Hey guys, it's Passport Mel. My name is Melanie, and on this channel we talk about all things solo travel. And it's Friday. Friday. I am actually drinking an espresso martini this time, and I use Vietnamese coffee for it, and it's pretty good. Okay, so I only have 30 minutes. 30. I only have 30 minutes to walk through some of this. And similar to last time, I am going to share my screen and kind of walk through the process. As the title denotes, I will be looking at cruises for Asia. So in my last live, I thought that I selected the perfect location for my Asia trip, my very first solo Asia adventure. And the second part of that, after I did all the research, was to look at blogs and do more research about the country. Well, it was a lot outside of my comfort zone. And I was just like, you know what? I think I need to go back to the drawing board about this. If you want to see the country, you can go over to the other live. But yeah, I was super excited about it. And then I thought, maybe I would feel a little bit safer, a little bit more in my comfort zone if I looked into a cruise. And so that's why I'm considering this option. I don't know for sure if that's what's going to happen, but I'm definitely seeing. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen like I did last time. All right. And so let's get to researching. So the very first thing I want to do is just see which cruise lines have Asia cruises. And also I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm considering this as an option is because I did an Eastern European cruise, and that was in 2023. And it was so much fun. We started in Italy, and then we went to Slovenia, Montenegro, Croatia, Greece, and then ended in Italy. And it was just amazing. We got to go to Santorini, I went to Mykonos. I never had even thought about visiting Slovenia or Montenegro. And I'm sure I didn't get a full perspective, but it was just cool to explore the port, learn a little bit of history, get a little bit of culture, and then get back on the ship and not have to move my stuff every night. And it was a very long cruise, and I was gone for a couple of weeks. So I think for this trip, I have envisioned the same length of time. I want to take a couple of weeks off to do this. So the first thing I'm going to look at is let's see. I'm going to say December 18th through June, or that would be amazing. 6-month cruise through January, let's say 2nd, because I need some time to get back. And then I'll just say cruise lines. And let's start there. So I know I've researched this a little bit. I know a lot of places pick up in Taiwan, and that could be an option. So, okay, so they have celebrity cruises. This is nice. This is a nice itinerary. Celebrity cruises is December 18th through January 2nd, and you get to go to Bangkok. So you get Singapore. You start in Singapore and end in Hong Kong. They're usually $2,500 per person. Okay. Then Princess. Okay. So one thing I will need, maybe I need a little bit shorter because the problem is I'm going to need some time to get over there. So maybe I should say December 20th through January 1st. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so it says it changes it. Silver Seas, Silver Muse. I've never heard of that. That's Singapore, Vietnam, and Hong Kong. Holland, America. I thought that, let's see, Norwegian, who's the other brand? Because I thought at one point I saw that Norwegian or Carnival, those are the ones I've sailed on before. Not to say those are necessarily like my favorites, but let's see. No. I guess I need to choose an option. I'll just do this. When they ask you prefer response, I always just choose the left one because I'm like, I don't necessarily want to read both. Okay, Norwegian. Okay, so Carnival is saying February. Okay, so Carnival's out. Okay, let's look at Norwegian then. Let's see if this will keep me in a private window. And it did, yay. Okay, so I'm gonna do December. And, oh, it already did it for me because I clicked the link. I love that. I love that for me. Okay, let's see. Ooh, 3,000 for a cruise, but I mean that's 2 weeks, and that's pretty nice. You get Thailand, Vietnam, and Philippines from Hong Kong. So I would have to fly into China. Let's check out this one. It's 2,600 for 11 days. That's actually not bad. Like that's December 23rd through January 3rd. But man, that window. Hey, sister. Welcome to the chat. Yes, I am looking to see if maybe Asia cruise is possible for December. Have you ever been to Asia, like on a cruise? I know you've been to Asia. Have you ever been on a cruise? Let's see. Okay, well, December 3rd is on a Sunday. I mean, not December, January. January 3rd is on a Sunday. So that's not like entirely impossible. Yeah, neither have I. I've never been to Asia before. So I'm wanting to see if maybe like a cruise is an option. I actually like this itinerary because you get to go, and I usually when I do these long cruises, I don't mind doing an inside cabin because I'm gonna be like doing stuff all the time anyway, so it doesn't matter. I am drinking an espresso martini, and it is used with Vietnamese coffee. It's part of experience here. I think I'm okay with the inside cabin, honestly. Let's see. I really am at this point more concerned about the itinerary than I am like the full-on costs and everything. Okay, so I would have to fly to Singapore, and that would be December 23rd. So the good thing about that, since it's December 23rd, I think that's going to be a better time for me because that gives me the like the 19th is the weekend through the 22nd to get there. And then I think I might want to spend a few days like on land in Singapore, get adjusted to the time difference. That's going to be a significant time difference, like 10, 12 hours or something. And then you hit up Thailand. Vietnam. And I guess you in Vietnam, it looks like. Oh wait, y'all guys. Vietnam, Hong Kong. Oh, you end in Hong Kong. So I end in China. And then I would have to like figure out how to get back. I mean, that could be a little tricky, but I like this itinerary. Like, I think this is a really good option. So I'm gonna look some more. Let me go back to where I was. There we go. All right, so I think, let's see, any other. I mean, it's kind of cool to do a one way because then I would be able to also spend some time in China, even though I don't know if I would be able to like spend much time there because it ends January 3rd. It says Princess has a 14-day. It's Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore. Okay, this one does a round trip to Singapore. I kind of like that. Princess, Diamond Princess, Royal Caribbean. Oh, this is a shorter one. December 24th through the 28th. And it's a holiday cruise. I like that idea. It's pretty much a Christmas cruise. Um, it's just 4 nights. Hmm. Let me look at this one. So you start in Singapore, and then I get to go to Malaysia, Thailand. Oh, okay. So Singapore, and then Malaysia, and then Thailand, Phuket, and then you sail back to Singapore. That's pretty cool. And the price isn't that bad. But see, this is the thing with cruises is like you get on there and they will jack up the price for people who are selling solo. So that's the only thing. Um, I wish they had better deals for solo travelers on cruises. Sometimes they do, but I'm gonna say just one guess because it's assuming two people. See, 1686. That's kind of steep for four. Just well, really, this is only 4 nights. So I don't know. I like that itinerary though because it's nice and short, and then I could spend some time on land in Singapore. Let's see. I do kind of like the option though of like trying to go more places instead of because that was just like three, and it's pretty short. I feel like if you're gonna go through the rigmarole of getting on a cruise and doing all of that, I mean, it's nice to at least have a week. Um, so this one was saying do Singapore to Hong Kong is more interesting. I agree. I agree, Chad. It's more interesting. You can do Thailand, Vietnam. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know. Let's look at this one. This is another Norwegian. So it may just be I need to look at Norwegian. It seems like, but then Princess, Diamond Princess. Let's see. They have a lot of cruises in Asia. I've never sailed Princess. Have any of you guys sailed Princess before? Mm, this is kind of a lot. They have a lot. It's not like I prefer to do like a website and some not Princess. I've never sailed Princess before. Let's see. They have Asia. Asia. Let me do my dates. Dates is what makes it difficult. Oh, December's already blocked out. Oh, I put Japan. Let me just do Asia. Okay, here we go. And then we're gonna do day and length. Oops, day and length. There we go. December. Turns it down significantly. Okay, we have a 10-day Vietnam. That's too early. December 9th. Too early. That won't work. A 14-day Southeast Asia with Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. We love that. December 19th, but I don't know. Let's see. That's going to be tough to get over there that early. Through January 2nd. That's a big trip. That's long. It's really long. And I'm going to do with one guest and see how that affects the price. So with two, it said 2,069. Let's see what it says. Oh, what? 4,000? Why did they do that? Why? That's mean. See, this is what you get for. I guess. Oh, because it was per person. That's where they get you. They're showing the per person price, but the total you're paying for the stateroom. That's insane. Okay, let's look at this one. 24-day. That's if I were to do like a sabbatical, that's what I would do. I would do something really long because that's almost a month of being in Asia. That's pretty cool. Sold out, sold out. Everything else is sold out. Alas, it's not gonna work. It looks like Norwegian probably had like the most reasonable itineraries. And pricing. I mean, I can't believe that other one jumped to like 4,000. For one person, that's just make it hard on you. Yeah, this is loading. Um, oh, they do have a solo inside. So that's the thing. Like Norwegian, they do have like solo rooms that is focused on just one guest. And but it's like anytime I've tried to book those, they've always been booked already. Um, so, anyways. What? Look at this, y'all. $6,000. Oh, because it says guest two. Okay, let me take this back. Just one guest. Let's see. $5,000 just for one guest. Mm-mm-mm. That's insane. No, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's go back to normal. Oh, why are we doing this? Why? Okay. I'm gonna look at one more thing. We got 10 more minutes. Okay, 10 more minutes. I'm gonna look at one more thing and see if I can maybe, okay. Norwegian seems like they have the, or, oh, this is Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean. Let's see. What is this? Okay. Let's do December. I want Isya. And let's see what we got. That's the 4 night. I want something a little longer. This one's 5 nights. That's crazy. Look at that. A jump 750 to 1800 just for one extra night. But this is a round trip to Singapore, which I think is good. And this is also a round trip to Singapore. Round trip to Singapore. Round trip to Hong Kong. Okinawa. Let's see. This is Japan and China. That's pretty cool. But I've heard that Japan is cold in December. I would have to do some research. Okinawa, Taipei. It's Taiwan. That's round trip to China. These prices, at least at a glance, look more reasonable. Let's see what the dates are on this. December 20th to the 29th. That's not bad. And it would be China, Japan. So China and Japan. I'm just curious with this. Now we do interior. I don't need all the bells and whistles. Let's say, okay, so let's look again. $17.45 for a 9-night cruise, Best of Japan. If I do just one, jumps, but not as bad as the other ones I've seen. So I'm gonna keep going. I kind of want to see more countries though, not just one. The Singapore one, that's 4 nights. Malaysia, Thailand. I'm interested in this one. Let's see. It's a little bit too late in my window that I'm targeting. Unless I'm going early to hang out in Singapore, that could be an option. Let's see. Okay, so this one is Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand. I like that itinerary a lot better. It's December 28th through January 2nd. Let's see what it does when I say it's only one cruising person, one adult. That was 1,800 and 3,500. See what they do? It's a shame, and it's wrong, and it's a travesty, and it's abuse. I said it. I mean, I'm not really seeing anything that's super exciting. Let's see what else I have. Okay, last one I wanted to check before I'm thinking, you guys, this may not work out. Just because it's just so restrictive in terms of the time that I want to go. I think that's what makes it hard with cruises. It's like you have to be like really flexible. I usually like to have several days, especially if it's a cruise where I'm like going somewhere that's really far away and I'm changing time zones and all that. I like to have at least a day or two before I board the cruise, and then a couple of days after as well. because it's just hard to like get off of a cruise and then go straight back to like a long flight. I will see Virgin. I know they have some. And then, I haven't even looked at cruises that are based, let me see, cruise lines based in Asia. Oh, that's working. Oh, it's kicking me out. Okay, let's see. Chat only lets me use it without being logged in for a certain period of time. And then it's like, okay, girl, you need to log in, you need to pay us. Just so mean. Let's see if they have any cruises. They don't. I really like Virgin Voyages. I think they're a really nice cruise line. They only have Europe and then transatlantic repositioning cruises, North America, and Caribbean. So that's not an option. Let me restart chat and just see real quick. Yes, I'm in chat. Oh, where am I? Okay. I have to re-enter my prompt. I use AI a lot when I'm planning my trips. Okay, this one just kept saying princess, but we already looked at that one and that just wasn't happening. Because of just the price spikes. MSC Cruises. Ooh, look at this. If you want luxury, Silver Sea, $12,000 per person. No, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna look at one. It was MSC Cruises. So I don't think I looked at that one. Let's see. I might have to go back to the drawing board, you guys. I don't think I can make this work. I would need a whole lot more flexibility in order to make a cruise work, I'm thinking. But let's see. I thought I had enough flexibility, but maybe not. Okay, this is 4 nights. I want a little bit more. 4 nights, and that's it. It's just 4 nights. Okay, well, this is December 12th, December 14th. Both those are too early. If it jumps up, I'm just curious at this point, because all of them have been jumping up so crazy once you say that you're by yourself. Solo traveler. I have to pay the solo tax. Let me just say cruise only. I've never actually seen this one, MSC Cruises. I've never sailed with them before. I wonder if this price is still thinking it's like 2 people. Okay. Oh yeah, it's still saying 2 adults. I wonder what it's gonna say next time. I'm just one person. Oh, it's right. It's already trying to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work out. The days weren't, but anyway. Okay. Well, it's 6 o'clock. I need to hop off to get ready to go, but I think, let me stop sharing. I think what the decision is that a cruise isn't going to work, mainly because of just the timing. Like, I'm not going to be able to get there in enough time and have it be not feel rushed. And then the prices just kept jumping up so dramatically because I was cruising solo. So that is unfortunate. So maybe one day, but just not this time. So I think the next time I do a live, I am going to restart my search. I think the reason why the last one didn't go so well, as far as like the country that I selected during my first live, was because it was just a little bit too, like, I would have to use a lot of cash, and I don't like doing that. I prefer to use my credit card. So I think I need a country that's a little bit more, um, just that's part of their infrastructure where they are able to take cards instead of like cash only, which is never like anything I've ever done a trip search on. Usually I'm just focused on the weather or safety, but now I'm adding that to my criteria, and I think that will probably change my options quite a bit. I actually think I know where it's going to tell me to go, but next time I do a live, that's what we'll talk about. So that's all for this one. Thank you for joining, and hopefully this was helpful, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.